Frank,
Hello.
my name is Danny D'Angelo, paisan. I'm a laundromat guy. I've been doing laundromats in the tri-state area for about 15 years.
Yeah.
My partners and I are always looking for more locations with infrastructure. Have my eye on West Main Street here in Connecticut. Now, Frank, it's my understanding, and I want to make sure from you, you're the landlord. That's your building, correct?
Right.
All right. I have physically scouted this location, this laundromat. Your current operator is a mess. He's got a lot of broken equipment. I mean, I can just tell you what I know and what I see. Their change machine goes out of order. They don't fix it. That's the heart of a laundromat. Look, it's not a sexy business. It's not glamorous. When you have enough stores, you can do well. It's not dollar cost averaging. It's not a nail salon. It's not selling pizza pie. It's reselling gas, water, and electric. I said, my eyeballs on this place. We might be friends for the next 15 years, or this could be a very short conversation. I've seen that they're trying to sell the place. It looks like it started at $300,000. Have no idea where they arrived at that price. I want to say this. I don't deal with tenants. I don't deal with people trying to sell their failed business at an inflated price. Let me tell you what I do. I'm interested in signing a long-term lease with you, my friend. 15-year minimum. I'm interested in paying the rent on time every time and retooling the store with brand new equipment. That's what this business is. Not sexy, not glamorous. The customers don't give a shit about me, but I care about them. That's the big difference. Most laundromats are trying to churn every dollar, trying to sell soap at an inflated price. I could go on and on and on, but hey, you're a landlord. God bless. You understand where I'm coming from. Now listen. Go ahead.
The business, everybody got to be happy, which means is this. You got to make money, otherwise you cannot stay in business. I got to make money, otherwise the bank can take my building.
Exactly. I own commercial properties. I own residential properties. There's two ways you can act. On a residential, I can go into the guy and say, hey, man, if you don't pay the rent, I'm going to destroy you. I'll spend $10,000, go to court. Or I can tell him the truth. I don't own this place. I got to pay a mortgage, brother.
That's right.
It depends on the person.
It's perfect.
What I like your style already, Frank. What I do, I'm going to spend a few $100,000 on equipment. And that debt service keeps me in the black. Now, every 7 years, I retool that laundromat. When the machines start to go bad, and I love analogies. You got a 1987 Toyota Corolla. When the transmission goes bad, it's time for a new car.
That's right. You cannot find the parts anyway. It would have cost you to repair. You could buy a new one. And for 5 years, you're all set.
Exactly. I'll tell you what. I replace my equipment about every 7 years because in a well-run laundromat, that's what it takes. Seriously, I'd like to work with you. I've got two questions. It sounds like you're ready. I don't know what your tenant looks like. I'm not here to ask questions about their lease, if there is any lease remaining. But
no, there isn't. Right now, is no lease with him. It's month to month.
Okay. All right, good. So they have no bargaining chip.
No, he's on his way out. Let's put it that way.
I almost feel bad because they're trying to sell the place for $290. Then it goes to $170. Pretty soon it'll be $50,000, and then they'll say, "Look, whatever you got, pocket change," because they're trying to sell. Then they'll try to sell the broken equipment. We understand each other.
What is your first name?
Danny.
Danny.
Like Danny K.
Danny K. Okay. My name is Frank Assisi. Hear me out.
Danny D'Angelo.
D'Angelo. Paisan. Okay. Business is
Io non
everybody.
capisco molto bene italiano. Non capisco.
Io capisco bene italiano e capisco bene inglese. E capisco bene pure
you're a smart man. You speak three languages. God bless.
Yes. Listen to me. Business is of everybody. Everybody's enough a business.
Yes, sir. I love you, Frank. Look, I can cut to the chase because you're a busy man.
Yeah.
It looks like, what is it, 2,000, 2,500 square feet?
It's closer to 3,000. I'm not sure exactly what it is. I would have to go there. has been known to be 3,000.
Okay, let's say it's 3,000 square feet.
Yeah.
The next question is very simple. Don't hurt me on this because I want to do business with you. Imagine a bright, beautiful, shiny, brand new laundromat. I don't know. You don't sound like a young man. I just turned 49.
You could be my son twice.
Good. No, no, I don't know about twice. No offense. My dad just passed 2 years ago. God bless.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, good. Now he's a hero. You know, now I can remember all the good stuff. Frank.
That's the way it's supposed to be.
Yes. If you are looking to sell this building at any time, that's why I brought up your age, you can't sell it the way it is. Imagine selling it with a long-term lease and a bright, shiny new penny. We don't run our laundry. I'll send you an email. You can crawl up my ass. You can see how we operate. This is the important thing.
What do you have in mind? What do you have in mind to pay per square foot?
That's my question.
Okay. You know what I suggest you do?
On a 15-year term. Hold on. We need to talk instead of going. I know I'm way ahead of you. Instead of writing it down, I'll send you an LOI in 2 hours. But we need to talk.
Yeah. Go ahead.
What do you need to collect? Be realistic for a laundry. Don't forget, I'll have debt service. It's going to cost me $6-7 grand to pay for the equipment every month. I know that. Okay, the place is a wreck. I'm after infrastructure. That's why I'm calling. I'm not beating around the bush here. 15 years. What do you need to collect monthly?
Not what I needed. What is the price value on your behalf of that?
It doesn't matter what they charge in the area. Now we're negotiating, and I love this part. Doesn't matter what they charge in the area, Frank. Right next door, there could be, I don't know, an Italian restaurant, a Mexican restaurant, and the rate of rent has nothing to do with my future. That rate of rent has nothing to do with a laundromat. We make all our money on Sunday. We play catch up the rest of the week. So I like your style. I know where you're coming from. It's not about what the current tenant is paying. I could likely pay less.
Listen. Yeah. I have a partner. Whatever you offer me, I'll take it with a grain of salt. Which means is this. You put them in writing because I got to brush by the rest of the people.
Okay.
If you have in mind to pay less than $12 plus come in the area, we waste our time.
Good. So tell me, now I know the jumping off point. So what do you need to collect? Not just day one, but day 3,000 when we're at year 15.
What do you mean 3,015?
Where do you come up? I'm saying it's not about day one. You and I need to talk because it's not a big deal for me to put an LOI so your partners can look at it, but you already know what you can afford. You know what you'd like to collect. I can't make you rich with rent in a laundromat. I can't do it. I'll email you.
I didn't ask you that.
Yeah. So where is the starting point? We say it's not. I've got stores in the Bronx. I've got stores in Canarsie where I'm spending $12 a square foot. But if that's not you, if it's not survivable for you, then tell me what you can, and I'll send the LOI.
No, I cannot go less than $12 a square foot plus come in the area.
Okay, so I'll write it for $12. That starts us at $3 grand a month on day one, and I can't change what your cams are. I can't change that. That's up.
Listen,
taxes are taxes.
The insurance is the insurance. A snow removal, it's a snow removal.
Good.
And the parking lot, I got to pitch it up here and there. I got to stripe the line, clean them up because it's a mess all the time.
Frank, I love your
nobody
style.
Nobody falls, but everybody does.
I love your style. I'm being honest. I like to talk to guys like you because you're the decision maker. Now I've got one more question.
Go ahead.
What type of rent? I have to go in, revamp this place, plug the new. I'm not going to close the doors, frankly. I don't want to lose the customers that are.
I don't think you should. You should remodel half of the time.
Of course. No. Not my first rodeo, my friend. So here's
a lot of people say I close everything and then 2 months from now I open. No.
It's not a restaurant. We're not going to kill cockroaches. Here's the thing. What type of rent abatement are you offering me?
Put them in writing. Like I said, this is.
Well, I'm going to ask for 6 months. I don't want to be ignored.
No, 6 months. It's not going to happen because.
Okay, what is going to happen?
Listen to me. If we're going to go, let's say, a 6 month, the way you demand. $12 a square foot. What it comes? $3,000. You say I don't have.
That's an ask. That's an ask, not a demand. Come on, don't hurt my feelings, Frank.
No. Listen, in business, you cannot be thin-skinned.
Right. Oh, thank God. Yeah, I know. I deal with Arabs. Oof.
Listen, worse than Arabics, there is two kind of people. I'm not going to mention to you because I don't know you from a hole in the wall. All right?
I'm from Brooklyn. You know the style. What Napolitan.
Napolitan. Listen, we are the same blood. I'm
really
a little
good.
further.
Nice.
I'm a little further down the boots.
Okay.
The end of the boot.
Yeah.
So I really don't know who you are, but I have the feeling. Once I get to know you, I express my feeling deeply.
Sure.
Which means is this how I feel by raises. You could be a good person and be black. You could be a terrible person and be black also. And that goes for the Italian, Chinese, the French, and so forth and so on. So
exactly.
Treat the people the way you want to be.
No thin skin here. Frank,
no.
what should I write to rent abatement and expect to get it done?
Listen to me. If you're looking for 6 months, it's not going to happen because $12.
You said that twice. What's going to happen?
Listen. $12 a square foot. I think it's a fair price because other places in there they pay a lot more than $12 a square foot.
I agree.
Okay.
I can live with that, but you got to help me get on my feet.
Okay. If I do this, hear me out. $12 a square foot in the company area. If I got to give it 3 months, I have no problem. As it stands right now. But put your foot forward the best as you can because I have other partners.
Frank, I'm going to give you everything you want and everything you need. What's your email address?
I got to look it up, my friend. I believe it is. I'm an old timer. Don't mind me. I don't even have my notebook with me.
We're all headed the same way. Well, from the internet.
That's right.
I'm going to call you Frank Mississippi. Is that your Italian nickname? You know, the New York nickname? Because it's like Mississippi. Mississippi Frank.
I don't care whatever you call me. Don't call me late for supper.
Just pay the rent on time. Grazie. I'm going to send you an LOI. Give it to your partners. This is my cell phone number. Write it down.
Hang on. Let me write it down. Write it down. You know, Mr. D'Angelo, one way it doesn't work. Only work for one person, but if the deal is so good for one person, no deal is going to be done. Go ahead.
You know, if I wrote a negotiating book, it would be called Get Them to Say No. Because when you hear someone say, look, I can't do 6 months, then we know where we're at. And really, when people say win-win, there's no such thing. You know, somebody's got to lose a little, somebody's got to give a little. Listen, let me get to work on a letter of intent, and the broad strokes are here. Do you have any money to help with tenant improvement at all?
No.
Okay.
No, I cannot.
All right. Frankie, appreciate you. We'll get the LOI out to you.
Your first name is Danny.
Yep.
Danny. Okay, I want to make sure.
All right. Cheers, brother. I'll talk to you soon.
Thank you.
Adio.
Yeah, adio.
How different was that call than all of the discussions you've had with Frank over the last year?
Wow, Danny. You made me sound like a child.